Hey, this is Ricky Purdon with WizardUniverse.com. I'm here with Laura Vandervoort, who you'll know from Smallville. She plays Supergirl. Laura, thank you for coming. This is your first show since you were announced on the cast. How's the convention experience going for you?
Pretty great. I did autographs yesterday and met a few people, the fans, got a chance to talk to them about what they think of my character. Met a lot of the comic book artists and got some really cool Supergirl posters, so it's been great.
Good. And this is your first time in Texas, too?
It is, yeah. I haven't had a chance to see very much, but it's pretty cool so far.
Good. Now, talking about the show, you just joined this cast. They've been together now for about 6 years or so. Was it weird for you getting in there with the cast, and they've been together for so long?
I was worried about joining the cast after 6 years, but they were all pretty down to earth, and they're pretty cool. I always say Erica was the first person to kind of take me in because she knew what it was like to be new. Right. So, no, everyone's been really kind, and the crew is awesome.
Well, and so also this season, we get to see Helen Slater, who played Supergirl originally in the film. Have you had a chance to talk to her about playing Supergirl at all?
I did work with Helen. We've done a few episodes together now. I think she's a wonderful woman. She's so beautiful in person, obviously, but I didn't really talk to her too much about how to play Supergirl, more along the lines of how it was when she did it and what happened to her after it came out, what I can expect, you know. She gave me a few tips, but nothing really on how to play her.
Well, so growing up, did you read comics? I know you're from Canada, but did you get a chance to look at comics at all?
I didn't read comics, but when I got the job, they gave me a few comics to study from, and Supergirl comics, so I'm kind of a bit of a, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of comic books, but I'm getting into the history of comics and her background and how she came to Earth, things like that.
So they definitely gave you comics to read to get
yeah.
prepared for the role, too?
Yeah, I've got lots at home. And I find myself going into comic book stores everywhere that I am now, Texas and LA, and yeah.
So now that you're with the cast, and you're working with Tom Welling, who plays Superboy, he hasn't shown all the abilities that you have. You've flown, you have heat vision and everything. In future episodes, are we going to see some more of your, I guess, your powers and abilities?
Yeah, I mean, in the first few episodes, Tom was teaching me, or Clark was teaching me how to do, you know, my heat vision and things like that. You've pretty much seen all of my superpowers. There aren't any new surprises that I know of yet that they're going to add into the scripts, but who knows? Right. It's always possible.
And we've heard that you probably won't be wearing the costume at any point. But was that kind of a bummer when you first got the job? You're like, oh, I get to wear the S-shield finally.
Not really. I knew that on Smallville they didn't get to the point where the characters were wearing really the outfits, especially Supergirl and Superboy, because it's the prehistory of them. But, you know, it'd be cool to have the outfit. I just don't know if I'd want to wear it every day.
Right. So now, after Smallville, now with Smallville, have you actually gotten any kind of offers or outside job opportunities, maybe a film or something? You were in the lookout last year, so is anything on the horizon now?
Not right now. I mean, Smallville's keeping me very busy. I was working on 2 shows, another one in Toronto, so I just wrapped that show, the final season. Not the final season, but this season. And so Smallville's just been keeping me busy enough. I mean, I'd love to do features and audition for a few, but not at this point.
Right. So now, one last question. With the season amping up now, you're almost done. Going into the new year, what can fans kind of expect? Can you give kind of a teaser for the show?
Yes and no. A bit of a relationship developing with Lex and Supergirl. Obviously, there was a bit of a romance with Jimmy Olsen, but that might be altered. But not much more that I can tell you, really.
That's perfect. So, again, thank you very much. Laura Vandervoort, Ricky Purdon with WizardUniverse.com. Thanks for checking us out.